Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So we have an unbagging today, and this one has been sent to me by the good people at FGNORMAL.com. I've worked with them a couple of times in the past now and thoroughly enjoyed the products that they've sent me. They said, would I like to have some more products? I said, yes, of course, love your products. So let's get into this one and see what we got this time. Okay, so we have a diamond painting. And we have a project. Okay, right, so let's have a look at the diamond painting first. Just pop that out of the way. And there are quite a few special offers on at FG Normal at the moment. If you pop onto their website, it's FGNORMAL.com. They have buy 4 and get 1 free, so you put 5 in your basket and you'll only pay for 4, which is great. There's an 8% off and there's free shipping on purchases over £40. So yeah, always worth checking out. That is on the website at the moment. Obviously that's at the time I'm making this video, so if you do want to go and check out their website first and just see what the special offers and things are before you maybe check out, because obviously if you're watching this in a couple of months time, the special offers may have changed. Okay, let's have a look at this painting. I always try and look for things that mean a little bit to me, and this one, it just yeah, reminded me of my mum. Okay, and it's a little 30 by 30 and it's a special drill project. We've got a pen, boat and wax there. We've got all your drills. Looks like we're all crystal drills. Very, very pretty. Oh, look. And we've got a black AB there as well. Yay. And this one is an old-fashioned sewing machine. So it's like a little workroom space. Okay, we just flatten it out a little bit. Now, my mum used to make all our clothes when we were little. And all my party frocks that I went to school in and went to parties in were all made by my mum. She was very, very good. And this is, well, I would say it's an old Singer sewing machine. I know there are others as well, but these will always be Singer. This one is actually, it's got a handle on it. So it's a hand cranked one. So yeah, in the days before electricity and things, when they had the sewing machines, you used to wind it round, and depending on how fast you wound it, was how fast your sewing machine went through, your thread went through your materials. So it looks like we're making a quilt here. I love the fact that they've got all their material scissors hung up out of the way, because yeah, when you're a sewer, and even with paper crafting as well, I used to get annoyed if somebody used my best paper cutting scissors for anything other than cutting very fine paper. Yeah, when you've got your fabric scissors, nobody's allowed to touch them, because they can blunt so easily, and you need lovely sharp scissors when you're sewing. We've got a little whatnot here, look, with a pin cushion on the top with all your different threads and things. Looks like we've got a lace or something coming down here, and a pair of scissors, all on a nice sewing table. Now, I know my great aunt used to have one of these, and the sewing machine actually folded back into the table. So it was sort of like on a little platform, and then you just lifted it up, moved the little levers, and then it just went down, and it was, and it went down into the table, so you ended up with a flat table and you didn't know it had a sewing machine in. I've also seen the one of the other relatives used to have one that had a treadle underneath, so down at the bottom here you used to actually put your foot on a treadle to make the needle go up and down for your sewing. But yeah, my mum, one of these black with it was actually gold design on it, wasn't silver, it was gold writing on it, Singer and everything. And hers was a manual sewing machine, so it did have the handle on it, but she had it converted to electric, and it just used to have a little foot pedal that you put your foot on, and depending on how hard you pressed onto the pedal, depended how fast the needle went up and down. So yeah, we actually had these at school as well. When I was at school, there was a hand sewing machine, and I used to like the hand one because I seem to have more control. I've never had control over my feet. I could never roller skate or ice skate or anything. My feet just do what they like. So I always found that I could always sew better because I was a slow sewer if I used the hand one. Which meant everything took a lot longer for me to do. But yeah, just reminds me of my mum. If I can find it, I've got a lovely photograph that my dad took of my mum sat at her sewing machine. It's a black and white photograph with the light just coming in, and it's one of my favourite photographs of my mum sat there sewing. So yeah, when I saw this, I thought I'm gonna have to get that because it just reminds me of my mum, and once I've done this, it will go up on my wall as well. So we've got all your different threads there as well. I've never seen that before, a case hung on the wall with threads. Looks like we've made a little heart there as well. So yeah, and I have still got my grandma's silver thimbles as well, which are real silver, which, to be honest, because silver's such a soft metal, they're not the best thing for actually using for sewing. I used to do most of my sewing I ever did. Although I did use the machine, I used to mainly hand sew because I used to make soft toys and things. Okay, anyway, that's my history. Let's have a quick look at these gems and see what we got. If I can get into them. There it is. They do like hiding these from me. Okay, so, oh, lots of stars. Wow. Okay, so we have a lovely clear silver to start off with. We've got that AB coated, that's Aurora Borealis, so it's like an iridescent coating that you put over the top of a standard gem. In this case, if you look on the bottom, it's a black gem, and it just gives it like an oil on water effect, so you get different colours as you walk past it. We've got two lovely blues, like a medium blue and then a little bit darker blue. We've got a goldy yellow colour. We've got a nice brown colour there, like a chestnutty brown. And we've got a hot pink. Wow, I never thought this would have a hot pink, although looking at it, I think that pin cushion is possibly the hot pink. We've got a little bit of a nice purple. And then we have a larger round purple, which I think are going to be on the patchwork. So that'll make that stand out and sparkle a little bit more. And then we've got all these stars, and all these stars are going to go right round the edges. I love that idea. I have seen that idea before on other patterns, and I just think it just adds that little bit more sparkle. And because my mum is a star, love my mum to bits. So hello mum, you're my star, and there will be lots and lots of stars all over this canvas just for you. So yeah, once I've done it, I will show her it, and I think she will smile. Okay, so that is the project or canvas number 1. And then we also have, because we're coming up to that time of year, some cards. Oh, I think I'm going to have to tear this packet because those envelopes are well and truly in there. It's a while since I've ordered some cards, and I saw these and I thought, right, we'll give these a go. Oh, and they're Easter cards, so I think they're all bunny rabbits. So the price of this canvas was £4.99, and the price of these cards, which is 8, they're rabbit flower baskets, 8 cards, £10.99. So we've got pemboat wax and some little grip seal bags, always handy. And we've got 8 little cards. So I always say that actually you could cut these in half and have that as one card and that as the other, because that is very, very pretty as a card on its own. You've got Happy Easter everyone in the middle there. You know, you could just use that as a card as well. Just pop them onto, I think these will be a 6" by 6". Where's my tape measure? Trusty tape measure here. So let me just measure the front. So it's, yeah, 15 centimetres, which is, yeah, they're a 6" square card. And you've got your little envelopes as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, quite a nice quality, and they're a gummed gummed edge as well. So they're not a real thin one, so you're not going to see what's inside before you use it. Yeah, so we have little bunny rabbits in a basket there. That is really cute. Oh, look, and we've got a little chick down here as well. Oh, look at that one's face. He's saying, ha ha, I'm in here. And he's saying, oh, get me out of here. I've had enough eggs. And we've got little eggs all the way around. So there's a lot of gems to be put on this one. Very pretty, like that one. Okay, and then the next one, whoops, is again, oh, look, it's Mummy and Baby Bunny. And underneath like a flower wreath that's got all tulips, and these are like yellow daisies and blue daisies. I'm no good at flowers. We've got a windmill on this one as well. And again, you can either fold in half, or you can use this as a card on its own. They are blank inside, which is good, because I did find that a lot of the cards I've had in the past, they've had the writing going this way so that you write it actually as a letter, whereas I prefer, if you're going to put anything on it, you would put your message. You can either stamp it or handwrite it. I can't handwrite, my writing's appalling. Yeah, it looks like a spider's crawled across the page. I'm lucky if I can read my own writing, let alone anybody else. So I tend to either print, or you could put a little insert in, just fold some paper in half and put a little greeting in there on an insert. So yeah, but that's a little darker coloured bunny rabbit there. I think they're maybe going to be black and white ones, and they're like a beige one and a honey goldy one there. Okay, and then, oh, this is sweet. We've got some little Easter chicks with their little plant pot full of Easter eggs in the background, and that's definitely one that you could use as a card on its own there. Again, blank inside. And then we're back to bunny. Oh, look at this one. That's sweet. They are just partials. So where you can see the numbers on the picture there, that is where the drills will go. None of this is sticky. There won't be any drills on there. And that's Bunny's stood up and saying, oh, look at me. I've found 5 Easter eggs here and a couple of flowers by his little gate. So, yeah. And again, I say these backs of these cards, you know, they really are pretty. They've really thought these out and put a lot of design into these. Really lovely eggs on the back there. Okay. And then, oh, look at this one. Oh, this is my favourite so far. Look at the little bunny just popping out of the little plant pot. And it's got a big bow on it. And we've got all tulips in the background. And then this one's just got 3 eggs, and we have got little daisies going all the way across the front there. And again, you've got your happy Easter day there on the back. But oh, isn't that just, couldn't you just pick that up and give it a cuddle? Oh, look at that little nose. I think this might be a dwarf bunny actually, because it's only got small ears. I think they're called dwarf bunny when they've got small ears. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah. Okay. So, and then we've got another bunny, and this one's looking in at like a proper nest there. So we've got, oh, like a little house sparrow there going into its little bird house with all the flowers in the background. And the bunny has come to have a look into the nest and see the eggs. I don't think that bird has laid those eggs. Those eggs definitely look bigger than that bird, to be fair. And another little white and grey bunny there. We've got windmills on this one. Look, all the way across the back there. Very pretty. Oh, I do like the artwork on these. They're fun. And then we've got 2 little Easter chicks. And they're all with their coloured eggs and their nest. And we've got 2 daisies that will have gems on as well. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Little pink candy floss trees in the background on this one. But yeah, he stood up there saying, well, we've found the eggs, now what we're going to do? And he's saying, well, I really don't know. Shall we sit on them, or shall we eat them, or shall we maybe wait for Mum to come back and she can tell us what to do? Okay, and then the last one. Oh, that's got a lot of drills on it. That's pretty. So this is like, it's not a basket. It's like a wooden well, like a book. It's like a wooden bucket, this one, isn't it? It's a little bit like a wooden bucket that would go down into a well. Or is that just me? So we've got two very little tiny chicks here, sat on some little nice coloured Easter eggs. And then we've got all these pretty pink flowers going around with blue there, and lots of eggs in there as well. And we've got just a little tiny, it's either a ladybird or something there. Will depend on what colour he's got on him. And that says number 17, so there's obviously a lot of different colours in these gems that we're going to go through. So yeah, so that is your 8 cards all ready for Easter. Easter's not till April, but any card maker will tell you we do like to get them early so that we can get them started, particularly if you're wanting to say sell your cards, because obviously you want to be getting them ready and in the shops. I mean, there are Easter's things in the shops at the moment and it's still only January, so yeah, we like to get ahead of things. Now, just a little tip which I do always pass on, and I'm sorry if you've heard this lots of times before. Hello, if you're new to the channel, is if you do send this through the post and you've got all your gems on there and you're worried about them moving or getting knocked in the post, if you fold your card inside out to put into your envelope and put it into your envelope that way, then your gems and everything are all protected, as it were. So when it goes through the franking machine or the postal service, or it's getting shifted across, you know, the runners that they use in the post sorting offices, then there's no gems sort of like just underneath the paper of your envelope. It's all encased in between the cardboard, so they're not going to come off. They do arrive in a little bit better condition, I've always found, just turning them inside out. But of course then it's a bit strange because somebody opens a card and thinks, this is strange, but they soon catch on that it's inside out, so don't worry. Okay, so that is 8 Easter cards. Let's have a quick look at these. Wow, so these are actual acrylic drills. They're not special, they're not gems at all. So let's have a look at these. There is a lot in here. Wow, okay. Goodness me. So this goes up to 27 different gems and colours. Okay, oh no, it goes up to 34, excuse me, because we've then got all our specials as well. Okay, so let's quickly go through these colours. Wow, wait. So we have like a grey colour and a lovely orange and a pale blue and a nice grass green and a lovely happy yellow, and that's that lovely fresh green, and a very, very dark purple and a couple of lilacs, and I think that will be black, and then we've got a beigey colour and a little bit pale orange and a pale grey and a pale lemon and hot pink. Oh wow, look at that hot pink, that is really popping. Wow, and then a little bit paler pink and a red and another mid pink, brown, and that's like, oh, that's like sage. We used to have a bathroom suite that colour back in the 70s. And another beige and a nice aqua type blue, and that's like a tan colour and a little bit paler colour, and that's like very deep sort of pinky red, a dark grey and another stone colour. So these are going to be lovely and happy cards, very colourful. Put those back in the packet in a second. She says hopefully. And then we've got some, oh no, they're teardrops in like a pale gold. Very tiny teardrops in blue, and I think they're going to be the little flowers, the petals on the little flowers. Some pale pink teardrops. Some silver teardrops, some silver iridescent coated marquees, some little very pale champagne coloured marquees, and then some little bit larger rounds there in like a very pale gold colour. So lots of different gems and colours on those. Wow. Okay, ta-da! I have got them back in the packet. So yeah, I mean, I know not everybody sends Easter cards, so you could actually get some little 6x6 frames and just put these all into a frame, couldn't you? You know, they would make very pretty little pictures. Pop that over there. Yeah, they would make very pretty little pictures. Oh, I do like the bunnies though. The bunnies are just absolutely, oh look. So what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3 chicks and 5 bunnies. Oh, so we've, mind you, bunnies do breed, you know what they say. You don't have one bunny for very long. So we've had our lovely 8 Easter cards there, which are very colourful and are going to be very, very pretty. And our gorgeous Singer sewing machine. I'm going to say it's a Singer. I don't know for definite, but it just does look like an old-fashioned Singer sewing machine to me. Okay, well, huge thank you to FG Normal for sending me these. Love them as always. I will be getting these done and I will let you see them. Don't forget to check out fgnormal.com's website and all the special offers that they've got on at the moment. And if you've enjoyed looking at these with me, a thumbs up is always very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in this comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe to our little family by pressing that subscribe button in this corner and the all notifications bell next to it. And then you'll be notified of any videos that come out. So thanks ever so much for stopping by. And I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.